We're in. Okay. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
I'm not sure who's out there. Hope you guys are having a great ride home. We are on right now, and hopefully someone will come on in. But right now, I'm gonna do a little awakening for you. Have a little show. Hi, welcome to Conscious Awakening, featuring Judy Davis and Kimberly Davis. Okay, so that's our little tidbit there. And today we're going to talk about physiology and consciousness. I'm quite sure y'all will say, okay, what is Kim doing today? So, we have several questions. Why is it important to understand your own physiology? What is consciousness to you? What is your own awareness of your physiology? My name is Kimberly Davis, and I'm going to be one of your hosts today. And I will let my next host introduce herself.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Judy Davis, and so happy to be here with you this evening, sharing dessert with you. Dessert time.
Yes, 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 dessert time. So, you guys know the goals of conscious awakening. And, it's to take an individual on a spiritual journey to reveal their root causes and their problems so that they can develop a clearer vision for their goals and their dreams. But we're going to take this a little deeper. And the way that we're going to do that first is going to do conducting coaching sessions, online courses, workshops, and most definitely retreats. These are all the things that we're going to create. So basically, it's not all about the reason why I chose physiology and consciousness is because it's not just about the outer layers of your body. Most people think that the physical over here and the spirit over there. It's not, most people, I'm not saying everybody, but I chose this because it's a great topic to understand when you're feeling, just imagine when you're feeling sad, or you're having some issues, or you can't seem to make a breakthrough, and you just walking around like maybe a zombie, or you just laying around, all feeling like, that's part of your physiology, right? So, but then when you feeling like that, and when you're going through those kind of things, your consciousness is cloudy. It's cloudy. So you don't have the knowledge of what's going on around you, or what's going on in the world, because your consciousness is not even clear. So you have to understand that physiology and consciousness are basically two and the same. Because if your physiology, if you're off, your whole mindset is off. You can't even really understand or gain the knowledge what you need to do to move your life forward. Because on a conscious level, you're not clear. It's a cloud. It's like murky water. You have to understand that we have to make that connection, because consciousness really is like the purest form of your life. It's the purest form. So conscious awakening is truly about not just you getting things and overcoming your problems. It's about taking you on a transformation to a deeper level of limited, unlimited, unbounded thoughts. Once the thoughts are gone, I'm gonna give you analogies of the ocean. Just like the ocean, the waves moving. That's just like our mind. We're moving, just like our body. We're always moving and moving. But then as we go deeper down into the water begins to settle. That's how your mind does. It begins to settle. And that's where pure conscious, where there's no more thoughts. So the waves are your thoughts. And as you go down deeper into that water calms down. That's just how your mind does. It calms down. And when we're able to calm down and lose those thoughts naturally, not we have to not forcing anything, and then we're able to have creative activities, because then we're waking to a whole nother different level of what it is we need to do, how to come out the rut, how to see your experience clearer. You become more alert on a much higher level, your vibration. So just think about your vibrations moving at a higher. So if your okay, so check this out. Your vibration is moving at a higher level, then guess what? Your knowledge, your conscious level is moving at a higher level. So we think that we can eat all this stuff because I'm guilty. I'm very guilty. I'm going to take full responsibility. But we think we can eat all these things and put all these things in our body. But then guess what? And I have to go over here and see if anybody's in. But if they're not, then me and Judy's going to carry on. And if anybody's on here.
Sharice joined us. Thank you,
Hey,
Sharice.
Sharice. Okay, I'm going to let you handle that because I don't see her. I got us on this. I'm trying to. Oh, okay. I see it's hey Shay. Okay. No, that's O. So I don't see us on my page yet. I don't see it on here. So that's what I was looking for, but I just can't find it. So basically, I'll let you handle that part, Judy, if anybody's coming in, because I can't see it.
Sharice has joined us. I think she's with us.
Okay. So basically, it's like when our vibration is moving, and our physiology is part of that vibration. Our consciousness is part of that vibration. So we're able to, as being the knowers, and the knower is ourselves. So in able to, see the world with a different set of lenses, we have to have a clear consciousness. And able to take our life to another level, we have to have a clear consciousness. Our physiology, we have to know what's going on. Why is it not moving? Why do we feel this way? I had a family member came in, and I cut her hair. This is my analogy for it. She came in and she talked about her knee, and she had knee issues. And at first, she made me feel like she was complaining so much, and she made me feel like, oh, she was praying that, I'm thinking she praying like God's gonna come down and magic wand. I'm like, no, you got to do your work. So when she came in and I talked with her yesterday, her whole mindset was different. She did her homework, and she realized all the things she had done to her own body, her and she realized, I got to stop this, because even if I do have the surgery, I got to get this weight off me. So she came in, she was walking without a cane. She said, it's been 2 weeks. I'm walking without a cane now because she did her homework and she decided to make conscious changes.
That's powerful. That's powerful to recognize that. That's so important.
Right. So with me being a spiritual coach and Judy being a transformational coach, the two are the same, but we're gonna come at different angles. But we truly gonna take you on a journey of transforming. You're gonna transform your own life. We're just the vehicles to help you get there, to bring that out of you, to take you on that journey. Because this is our gift. This gift was given to us. This purpose was given to us to do so. We're going to succeed and fulfill that mission.
I'm excited about it.
I am, I'm excited about it.
About it. Definitely. Physiology. That's a interesting, powerful topic. When you came up with that, I was like, wow, what does that really mean for me? And
okay.
so then I started thinking about thoughts about my body, and I've struggled with those thoughts for a really, really long time. And one thing that I know for sure, being a woman, I know that women always struggle with their body image and their thoughts about their body. And because I was a thin girl, I always felt that I didn't have enough. I didn't have enough. I didn't have enough butt. I didn't have enough breasts. I didn't, or then I
Mm.
got older and then my stomach started, my six pack left and I didn't have the six pack anymore.
Oh
And
wow.
so then I would start, being so concerned and caught up about not either having enough or having too much. And so I had to do exactly what you were talking about earlier, Kim, really change the thoughts about my body image and not only how I felt about my body, but wanting to feel good about my body right now
Mm-hmm.
with all of its imperfections and celebrating Judy right now. So,
Okay.
I really feel good about my body right now. I celebrate my body every day. Um, and I'm so glad that I was able to recognize that tendency of self loathing, not feeling that I was enough, or got to a point where it was too much. That now I'm just happy with where I'm at and definitely open to ways of improvement, but I feel free. I feel light. I feel in a celebratory kind of way about how I look and how I feel about my entire body. And I think that that'll help my internal organs, as you say, become calm, be at peace, and be healthy. So that's kind of what I got when you came up with this topic about physiology and being conscious about where you are and what my intentions are,
Okay.
specifically with my body as I go through this third stage of life.
Hmm. That's interesting because for you to talk about that, because of course, me coming up, always shapely, thin, that was not my issue. Nice figure. I'm not trying to boast, but that's just what was giving to me. So those was not my concerns, if I had enough, because I had those things, and it brought me certain attention I didn't. Some of it was fine and some of it was not. But as I've gotten older, it has changed. And me really trying to grasp an understanding, not just trying to understand, clearly understand the physiology of who I am now at 57, and how my body truly function, and what I truly need to make it function on an optimum, on a much higher vibrational level. Put it like that. You
So
know,
how do you feel about your body image?
well, at this point in my body image, I have come to accept my body image, but what what I'm having issues with is just being able to get it to move. Put it like this: I need to connect the both together, because when I connect the both together, it moves differently. My thinking mechanism, my creativity, my knowledge of the world and how I see things is different, because I've experienced that when I'm eating better, and when I'm just connected more to the physiology of my body. It's a different experience for me. Not saying that, oh, I can't learn or anything, but when I'm eating healthy, when I'm putting the right nutrients in my body, it's just a different experience.
I agree. I think, and for me, I think that with a poor body image, it brings up the same thing that it would do with physiology, the same thing it would do with money, meaning scarcity. That
Yeah.
I'm lacking something. I felt that I was lacking, something, not having enough, all of that sort of thing. So, really changing that tendency of having a poor body image has really helped me, definitely feel really good about myself. So, that because that other part where I was struggling with my body image, it was the same thing. It's just like when people struggle with money, that scarcity, just fueled with scarcity.
Okay. That makes sense. So now you said you was like, one man, she picked this, but that's why I'm saying to people that regardless of what type of coaching I'm doing and what type of coaching you're doing, we are connected.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's all about consciously transforming our lives.
Exactly. Exactly. Thank you. So if anybody's watching, anybody want to come in, we just want to, we missed the holiday because we took off because it was the holiday. People was going on vacations. It was a lot going on. So we took off for that week and allowed everybody to enjoy themselves. So we missed a week. So we were gone for 3 weeks, but we're not gone anywhere. We're most definitely back on our rhythm. But when holidays come around, I'm going to take that break. I know Judy loves to break, and we're going to let people enjoy their holidays. And then maybe you guys can come back and talk about some things and what happened on the holidays. But anyway, getting back to the topic of what we're discussing and why we're coming out here to discuss. And one of the reasons we're coming out here to discuss is truly because we will be launching our new program at the beginning of the year, our coaching program. And we want you to know what we're going to be offering and who we are, and our compassion and our dedication to becoming conscious every day of our lives, every moment, of our lives.
Another thing when you were talking about physiology and we were talking about poor body image, I think that when you have that tendency, you settle, you know, you
Mm.
settle for mediocre relationships, you settle in your jobs, you settle in almost every aspect in every area of your life, you know. And that can become toxic and exhausting. So I think it's so important, specifically for women, And I know men struggle with it as well, but being a woman, I know that it's something that we have to create a different kind of energy with our thoughts about our body and our organs, like you said, our physiology, how we feel about it. You know, we should celebrate it. And if we're not celebrating it, then it's definitely something to take a look at and notice that this is something I want to change, because when you wake up every day, you want to celebrate your life. You
Mm.
want to celebrate your image. You want to celebrate your body. And if you're not celebrating, then you got to consciously ask yourself why.
See, that's what I'm saying. You have to most definitely you have to get to the point of coming to your like your purest consciousness. It's like it sometimes it's so hard to explain because it's like something that you taste and is so good. You know, when you at your purest state of consciousness, when it's like when the mind shuts down from all thoughts and then you come back into activity of life, it's like a new set of lenses you have developed. Your things are clearer. You understand. You are able to relate to what Judy Davis just stated. I mean, it tastes very. It's like a beautiful taste within.
Mm.
You know, and it makes you feel good because then you will lay back and you will have an aha moment. And I'm going to share a little short experience. I was doing some homework and was part of it was the 16 principles of science of creative intelligence. And in that homework, you know, we had to pick 7 things to pick out and relate it to our lives, you know. And I picked out something and I picked out my home because of what they was talking about. A house is not just bricks. And I picked out my home because I was like, wow. You know, I remember when I moved here and I remember how it happened. And I've had the tendency in my past to always force things and push things and make, you know, as this is like really blowing my mind. And in Buddhism, they always talked about make the impossible possible. So in the process of that, I stopped practicing for a minute. I'm going to take it back. I'm going to move over for 1 second. I stopped practicing for a minute, and one of those reasons had to do with that word. But as I have developed and learned, I took the word and ran with it. But I blame my practice outside of me. They tell people make the possible possible. They shouldn't do that. How do they know it's time to do that? You know, those are the things that I was talking to myself about it. So now I'm gonna tell y'all this happened many, many years ago. And today I just had an aha moment about it. So again, instead of me looking at the practice and saying, looking outside of myself, well, let's get back to the house. So I picked this beautiful house and I realized I'm gonna go back to the house now. I realized that the energy of the house, you know, that I was given this house. I moved in with no problem. It was just like smooth, like butter. And everything was ready for me. Everything was set. It was just like I was supposed to be here. We connected. It was like, I was like, I want you. And it was like, and I want you. And it was if like, you know, and it was like, because I'm at a place in my life where I'm building a solid foundation now. Um, this home is a number 4. I'm into numerologists. I love numerologists. And it's all about building a foundation, creating a happy life for yourself, you know, being very creative. And I was like, wow, that's what I need. It gave me everything. It has given me everything I needed to this point. I must say that. Now, getting back to making the impossible possible, today I was having a conversation And we talked about the impossible possible, and I realized I created in my own mind to make the impossible possible because I kept forcing things, but I blamed it on the practice, not really understanding it clear. Yes, when if it's something you're supposed to do or you're supposed to have, you have to make the impossible possible, like conscious awakening. This is my purpose. But there's steps into making things impossible possible. We're not supposed to force things. And I had a tendency, let me change that, of forcing things and making things happen. When, and then I would get knocked upside my head, knocked down, kicked around. you know, I learned some things. And at this point in life, I'm gonna ride with the ocean. I'm gonna just glide through this thing here and trust the process. And in trusting the process, that's in trusting my life and trusting self. And that's what consciousness come in at.
That's powerful energy.
Yeah,
That's
consciousness is knowledge. That is just the knowledge of self. It's the knowledge of self. And we want to teach people the knowledge of self because that's truly what's missing in schools, but it's going on now. Conscious based education is what I'm doing. And that's what's missing in homes, people, households. No one is conscious. I'm not saying no one is, but the actions of people today, their consciousness is like cloudy because you see the action. Everybody is reacting. You got more people reacting, even in driving, reacting. Nobody is even checking their physiology anymore. Like, wait a minute, let me ask the question, what's going on? How do I feel? Why do I feel this way? It's just a reaction to everything. It's very intense, in out here in the world. It's very, very, very intense. you know but you don't have to, but then that's where the consciousness come in at, Judy. We have to see the world how we see it. We can't keep seeing it with those lenses because it don't have to be that intense for me. So I have to take responsibility of my own environment and how I see the world.
I agree. That's how I look at it. I try to wake up every day with an intention, on how I want to feel. What is my intention on how I want to feel? And what's interesting about the topic of physiology is that the human body, everybody is going to definitely experience some kind of illness in their lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
What's interesting about that, we all approach that experience differently. Some people are able to embrace it, specifically when it's a very serious illness like a life changing illness like a heart attack, cancer, multiple sclerosis, lupus, one of those seems like, as you were talking about a few minutes ago, those impossible kind of transfer things to transform. And what is really your mindset when where's your consciousness at, where's your mindset when you're where, how do you view that experience, and where's your mindset? And what was interesting, I was reading today about an individual that had diabetes,
Okay.
and this particular person was suffering with diabetes, and the encouragement that they got was that, yeah, you might have to take the insulin every day, but every day for us to stay alive, you know, we have to nourish our body with food. We have to drink liquids, water, to be able to survive. That's something that we also have to do every day. And
Mm-hmm.
so he was saying that it's just your mindset in looking, how are you going to view this? Like, oh no, I got to take this insulin every day. I got
Yeah.
to do this for the rest of my life. But you have to eat every day for the rest of your life. And you have to drink water every day for the rest of your life. That's something that you're going to have to do. So for you to stay alive, if this particular medicine, this insulin, is helping you to improve your daily activities every day, and you have to take it, just put it in your routine, and definitely find ways to improve your health, but don't get so taken off and that your energy becomes so low where you are like, oh no, why is this happening to me? You know, they say illness is really a benefit because it really shows us some things in our life that we have probably been neglecting. So
Okay.
it's really an opportunity for us to correct the things that we've been neglecting with our physiology. You know, have
Okay.
I been neglecting taking care of my liver? Have I been neglecting taking care of my pancreas? Have I been neglecting taking care of my breasts, my heart, my lungs? Have I been neglecting that? And so we get an illness, which is really a benefit in its own little
Mhm.
sense because it shows us that these are opportunities for us to transform. But at the end of the day, it goes back to what you stated earlier, it's our mindset. And if we don't have, if our energy is low, if we feel that it's impossible, if we feel that we cannot overcome the diabetes, the cancer, the lupus, or whatever we've been diagnosed with, then you can't, if you don't feel that you can transform it, you can't transform it. Your thoughts become your feelings, and your feelings become your actions.
Mm-hmm.
So it's so important because everybody is going to be challenged with some kind of illness. It's a part of life: birth, aging, sickness, and death.
Yeah.
Nobody gets around it. And so when you get your turn, just have the kind of mindset that I'm going to transform this. And I really see that this is an opportunity for me to really clean up something that I've been neglecting versus, oh no, why is this happening to me? I don't understand this. This is too much. I can't do it. And then that just keeps you down with that kind of energy. So,
It does. I can relate. It does keep you down when you're beating up on yourself and keep complaining. And again, then your conscious level is all clouded. You can't see. It's like a murky. It's like murky water. You know, you just swimming on the surface of your thoughts.
and
Swimming along.
especially in this time that we're in right now, because we have this virus going around and it's airborne and it's everywhere, and they got a couple of new ones coming out, and it'll just continue like that. So it's so important that we have a healthy mindset, that we feel that, you know, I'm really resilient and I got this, versus, oh no, I'm going to fall to pieces with this,
Exactly.
because you're going to be challenged with it. It's just, how are you going to come to the plate when you're challenged with it? How are
Right.
you going to take that up? I remember when, because it's very spooky, it'll test you. The bottom line, when I was diagnosed with cancer and vertigo, it was a test of my faith like never before. And you know, you could always say, oh, I got it together. But until you are confronted with a situation like that and have to deal with it head on, and have to deal, and it's your own personal struggle, it's either, are you going to fall to pieces, or are you going to show actual proof one more time?
Yes.
It's going to really boil down to that.
Hmm.
And everybody has got to face that. And I just see the transformation in how everybody handles that whole physiology and consciousness level, because that's when your energy level has to be the highest, because that's when you're going to need it the most.
And that's true, but your energy level can be the highest pretty much all the time if we do what we need to do for the consciousness.
Oh, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. That's
Yeah, I mean, because we base, yeah, okay, because
That's what I'm saying. But still, even though I think I had a high life condition when I was diagnosed with it, the thought of having it and having to experience it, and I
basically,
think the uncertainty, I had to battle with the doubt, the
that's
uncertainty, and the fear.
I get it most definitely because I remember when they finally found out what was wrong with me, um, and I was in my what was that back in 2005, and I didn't understand what was going on with the physiology of my body, why I was having the experience I was having. But when they found out that it was hyperprolactive tenema, I always say it wrong. I didn't. That's it. Still was scary because I was actually building a tumor in the brain. That can build a tumor if your prolactin is too high. It could build a tumor in your brain. But I approached it. I went to a naturopath. I did my own research. I found natural herbs. I did everything. I took the medication the doctor gave me. It made me feel suicidal after 30 days. We got off that. And then I just went the holistic way. And I told my doctor, the whole experience. And she was like, Kim, we just doesn't, practice. Um, we only practice Western medicine. We don't practice holistic medicine. So she was like, just share some stuff with me, but I'm gonna let you go through your process. So most definitely reach menopause, and I still have to watch it, because what I learned, the deepest thing that I learned about it is if I have a lot of stress, it would trigger it. So it was my benefit, to really pay attention to my stress level, and to learn more about my body. So you're correct, Judy, because I was like, first my family was freaking out. I was like, okay, I can't talk to them because they freaking out. And I got to deal with this. And I didn't want no tumor going in my brain. And every time I went to have the MRI, it was like, oh, they saw a little something. And then the naturopath told me to meditate and actually see it rise up out of my head. And I did that, and that blew my mind. And I actually visualized it. And I went and had two more MRIs. They didn't see anything. They was like, well, I don't see nothing. So I most definitely changed my mindset and went on a understanding of what it was and how it happened and why, I don't, I went on a, most definitely a search to understand it, you know. So I do, so you're correct. I do understand exactly what you're saying because, we don't know until it do happen. And I had to elevate my life condition.
Sharice would really like to chat with us, and she said she needs a live chat. I would love to hear what she has to say. She's such a powerful woman,
Do
and
you want to
but
come
she
in, Sharice?
wants, but she said I need a live chat. I know she has something that she wants to share or ask or whatever.
No,
So
bring Sharice. I
it'd
can
be
send
nice
you.
if we could.
I can send you an invite, Sharice. Would you like an invite now, and you can come on? I'm trying to see if she, because I couldn't. I can't bring her on my phone, and then we won't see her. She'll be on my phone only.
She said, "Yeah."
She said yes. Okay, yeah, I see it. Okay, let me send her an invite. Give me one moment, you guys. Sharice, where am I sending it to? I hope I can. I hope I can send it to. Give me 1 minute, Judy. You still there?
Yes, I'm still here.
Okay. Let me see if I can find my Sharice Beach. I'm sending it to her Gmail. I'm sending it to two of them just in case. Okay. Done. Okay, Sharice. So I've sent you an invite to both of your emails that I do have. She don't want to be seen. I won't bring you in. You can lay in the back, but just you. But we can hear your voice. So just come in, and you'll be in the back. We won't bring you on the screen, but you can still they'll still be able to hear your voice. She don't want to be seen. Why woman? Look, everybody want to be seen. No, I'm just joking. That's so silly. Hi, Gina. I don't know if you're still there, but hi, Gina. You know, so yeah, we'll see if she come in. We're gonna continue on, and if she comes in, we'll see if we can start our dialogue with her just being behind the scenes. So yeah, that physiology has blown my mind. I was like, whoo, just becoming aware, not really, because sometimes we're not really aware of it. This is a good statement, Judy. Here to go. You know how people always say, shit, I'm gonna eat what the hell I want to eat, because guess what? We all gonna die, and I'm gonna do what I want to do. And it's like, okay, I can respect that, and I'm not judging it. But where's your connection to your physiology? Okay, so Sharice,
Hi, Cherise. Thanks for joining us.
Sharice, unmute your mic. Sharice. Oh, she gone. She gonna come back.
Okay.
Popped out, so she'll come back. Let me see.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, we just have to so it's interesting to me when we say that and we do that. Because I think it's like a slap in your face to yourself. Like you was talking about the person with the diabetes and how they, complaining about, oh, I gotta take this medicine, whatever. You know what I mean? So it's like
It's a
sometimes,
struggle. It's a struggle with,
yeah, sometimes we slander our own life.
and
You
that's
know,
what I have to be constantly cognizant of. What am I doing to, create? What am I doing daily? My little baby steps, my little baby bites to create an extraordinary life the way I want it.
right.
What am I really doing? When you said that about the food, I had my mother's twin, a sister, that would be her thing. And, in my family, we love food. We love good food. Food is just, I love food. And so, she would get something that she really liked, and she said, I'm gonna eat it if it kills me. And but
Right.
I think it did at one time. And she had a couple of strokes and everything like that. It was just not what you should do. So from their life experience, I learned that no, you just can't eat it because you like it, Judy. You got to eat it because it's going to serve you.
Right. That's the
Going
physiology.
to
Just
serve you.
understanding.
It's going to make you feel good. It's
Right.
going to make you going to feel healthy. You're going to feel energetic. You're going to feel invigorated by doing it. You're not going to feel sluggish and that you're going to pass out. You can't keep doing that. So
That's my point, and I have experienced that. Trust me, and I get back on this eating habit because I eat for every emotion. And when there's too much going on, it's like, and I just start eating like, but I'm an emotional eater, and I went to the store and bought something the other day. I had to throw it in the garbage. I was like, girl, you done lost your mind.
mm,
My friend was like, "What's wrong with you?" I was like, "Because trying to do this homework, and I'm eating these emotions that I'm feeling." And it's like,
But
Kim,
Sharice has joined us. Sharice, what's up, lady? It's so wonderful. I could see a little bit of you, but can you hear us so we can hear you?
Sheree, you got the unmute. Let me see. Nope, it's unmuted. Sharice, come out the screen for a minute. Let me see if I can bring you in because I thought I would be able to hear her, but I can't hear her in the
I can't hear her either right now.
come out the screen. Let me see if I bring you in, if I could just put something on the screen. So I'm gonna bring you in, but come out the screen. Okay, let me see. Nope, I can't. So you can keep your screen like that, but can you hear us, Sharice?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Let's just because she didn't want to be seen on the screen, and we're gonna respect her. But Sharice is here, and she wanted to have a live with us, so we're gonna open up the floor to Sharice. Welcome, Sharice.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes, you can.
Okay. I ain't trusting. I'm not trusting y'all, so I had to go get my bonnet.
Okay. Well, don't just stay behind the scenes. Just stay.
Okay. I'm good.
Okay.
So tonight's episode, like all the others, has been amazingly. It has been everything conscious and transformational for my thought pattern. So it totally rocks. I just wanted to share because it's too much to came up early on when Kim was introducing tonight's subject. And that is it seems like every benefit of growing is about keeping still first. Am I right or wrong?
Mm-hmm. That's how
Absolutely.
I look at it. No, but that's how I look at it.
Absolutely, Sharice. I agree
That's
with that.
what I was hearing. So it's like I got a little
Wait a minute.
lost at first because it was like
Sharice, we having a little sound issue.
till
Not
we
sure if
keep
move.
still and okay. I can
Sorry, you guys, we're having a little difficult. We wanted to just bring Sharice, in. We're gonna see if she still come in, but we want to thank everybody for. Hey, John, how are you? For watching, and we're gonna give her a few more minutes. But the whole topic today is about physiology and consciousness. Just really understanding your physiology. And Sharice wanted to come on, and she was talking about what she was gaining from this. And what she was gaining was that being still should be the first thing we do when even making a decision.
I think she's back.
Sharice, you back?
Yes, she's
Nope,
back.
we lost her.
Oh,
She's having some difficulties, but she'll come back. Yeah, we lost her. So when she come back, but most definitely, that was what what Sharice mentioned, and she was saying how much she was enjoying the conversation, enjoying the dialogue. I'm gonna say the dialogue that Judy and I are having, and that we want to have with you guys. So if anybody else is on and you have something to say about the topic, please share. And remember to share this video. Also, we will be back on not next Monday, but the following Monday, which is the 26th, September the 26th at 7 p.m. Conscious Awakening. Dessert time. Let's have dessert together.
see, we having a healthy dessert tonight.
Yes, we're gonna have some healthy desserts. Yes, we are. So, give me Cherie says she enjoyed carry on. She just sent that text through. So my thing is just remember we'll be back on and we will have another topic. I will put the topic out Maybe Judy gonna come up with a hot topic. But I'll put the topic out. Um, we will put the topic out. It will be before, a week before. I try not to send things out too soon so people won't forget, and I try to wait closer to time so it can just be on your mind, you know. But remember, we only doing every other week at this point because that's where we are at. So we're gonna carry on. If anybody have any questions, remember to like Conscious Awakening, join the group, and also share this video. Share this video. And it's 7:50. And hey, we're gonna end it in a minute, but I'm gonna let Judy take the floor.
I just want to thank everybody for joining us and coming in this evening. Physiology and consciousness is an extremely powerful topic about transforming your mindset to live the kind of extraordinary life that I know all of us want to live. And I think the most important thing is for us to just really believe in your greatness, and that whatever it is that you desire and that you feel that you need, you definitely can have. You definitely can have. So please don't play small, play big. Let's play big. Let's stop playing small. Dream big, live big. Live big no matter what, no matter where you are, no matter how young you are, no matter how old you are, no matter how much you have, no matter how much you lack. Just continue to believe in your greatness. And Kim and I, we have a lot of wonderful tools um, to help you and support you in bringing out your best self, your extraordinary self. And we are excited about helping you in that process and really looking forward to moving forward with you the last quarter of this year and into 2023. So thank you.
Mm, thank you. And so I don't know. It seemed like Mike Davis made a comment before we get off here. I'm trying to find him, but I really don't see him. I don't know if you see him, Judy.
I don't see him on, let me look on, I don't see him.
Yeah, I was trying to see if I see him, because I'm on all these different devices, you guys.
Okay.
So, yeah, I don't see him. I don't see him on Conscious Awakening, but I was trying to most definitely find him.
Okay. Well, I don't see him. But hey, Mike Davis, how are you? Thanks
Yeah,
so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to join us this evening.
and I was trying to find you, Mike Davis, but I don't see you. So, okay, I see something popped up on my on my computer, and it said Mike Davis. So, most definitely, like Judy said, I'm just gonna say, just become awakened. It's a wonderful thing on all levels of your life. Just awaken. And most definitely the physiology, awaken to it. Awaken to your own physiology. That's it for me.
That's it for
I'm
me.
gonna,
I hope everybody have a warm and restful evening. And I can't wait to see you in 2 weeks. We're going to have something really, really, really intriguing for you. So stay tuned.
okay.
I just checked in on my phone. I can't see it on here, Kim, but I think somebody just checked in.
Okay. Check it out, baby.
Okay.
Yeah, I see. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Check it out. Oh, Phyllis Holly. She's watching. Hi, Phyllis. Let's gonna call you, my darling. I miss you. Um, but it's, so we try to be stickler to the time. We got an hour. We'll go over if we got some people to most
Exactly.
definitely dialogue with, and Sharice came on and Gina came in, and Sharice most definitely, we brought her in for a moment. We was just having a little technical difficulties, but she most definitely is still here. And we want to thank her, and I want to thank everyone else. But you can revisit this video. You can look at it. Please share it. Most definitely share it. And remember, we start at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I know everybody needs to, you got to remind people, we got to remind them. So the week before, you're going to see it. I will put a little tidbit out during the week, but I know the week before we'll make sure you see that we will be coming on live. Okay. I created an event and I think I messed some stuff up with that because I created the event so I couldn't go live in the event and go live here. Learning. But anyway, you guys have a great night. And Judy and I will see you all in another week and a half. Right? Bye for now.
Good night.
Good night. Good night, Sharice and Gina.